Hey guys, I wanted to show you a quick program that I wrote in AppLab. This is the development environment that we are going to be using for AP Computer Science Principles. And I just wanted to show you a quick idea of how you might create a program that includes rolling some dice and recording some values that come from random numbers rolled by those dice. So right now, this program is actually only using one die. And what the program is doing is when I click the roll die button, the die is going to roll a random number between 1 and 6, and it's going to display that number on the screen. It's going to display a rolling die animation, and it's going to count how many times that I roll a 5. So I'll keep rolling the die until I roll 3 5s, and then it's going to show a screen where it has a picture of me and says you win. So in this JavaScript environment, we created a variable for our die value, and later we're going to update that to be a random number between 1 and 6 so that we can roll a number between 1 and 6 like on a traditional die. We start our count at 0, and that count is going to represent the number of times that we roll 5, the number 5. We set some text on the screen in the very beginning that shows what the die roll is and the number of times that we've rolled 5. And we have a button on the screen for roll die that we can click, and it will show the rolling animation. It will roll a random number between 1 and 6 and display that value on the screen. We show that rolling dice animation for about a second and a half before it fades out. If the die value, as shown here in this if statement, is equal to 5, then we add 1 to our incrementation counter for the count variable. So as soon as we get a 5, when we roll a random number here between 1 and 6, it's going to add 1 to our count variable. And once we have found 5 or 3 5s when we're rolling the die, it's going to hide all of the elements that are on the screen, and then it's going to display an image of me and a label that says you win. So I'm going to go ahead and show this application, this quick application that I wrote actually functioning. So let me go ahead and run the program. You'll notice we have no die roll currently because we haven't rolled it yet, and the number of times that we have received a 5 after rolling is at 0 right now because we haven't rolled at all. So we go ahead and roll the die. You see the animation, and we rolled a 5 the first time. So we get one number 5. So we'll go ahead and roll again. Wow, we actually got 2 5s in a row. And we rolled a 6 this time, so the value doesn't increase here. We rolled another 6. We rolled a 1, 2, 4, and we rolled another 5. Now it goes to the picture of me and the you win screen. So this is just a simple example of how you might use some variables to represent dice rolls and to display different things based on what those dice rolls, what the values of those dice rolls end up being. So thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them on the blog. Thank you very much.